Alright, I'm on hole number 4 of the Silver State Tournament. I'm in Wednesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check it out. So I've been tightening my notes up. I haven't, I've made a few changes. I've got some blue ink all over my notes from where I started, so I'm just trying to tighten these up. I'll go back and watch all the videos on these to make sure that any changes that I made, and watch on these shots where I hit perfect and see what kind of so my first goal when I start on these holes is what club, second what ball, third distance. And so now I've got that pretty well dialed up on these holes, so I need to go back and make sure that on these approach shots coming into the green where I hit perfect, now I'm looking for what wind adjustments I made. Did I make the right wind adjustment and now I need to add something on, or did I make the wrong wind adjustment and I need to tighten that up? But I'm feeling pretty good about where my notes are at right now, and that's what these rounds are all about, is trying to get better. A lot of times people come in with notes and then they play those notes the whole time through, and they're not making their game better every hole. The whole deal is that your notes are dynamic, and as the round goes on you want to continue to tighten up your notes, and it's really important to record your own gameplay so you can go back and watch that video and you can see what exactly you did. So in here I'm going to bring a navigator and a backbone. That should be all I need. And I'm going to do the 4 backspin. And what's happening here is I'm ending up a little bit to the right of the cup every time. So yesterday I went right at the cup, no side spin, went right at the cup with 4 backspin and ended up a little teeny bit right of the cup. Let's see which way the wind's blowing. And I'm going to add on, it's one of those questions of whether you start off a little bit to the right, or excuse me, a little bit to the left, or if you take off a little bit more wind. So I'm going to take off a little bit more wind. I'm going to add on about 10% for the wind and see where that puts me. I'm going to go right at it, and then when I make my wind adjustment I'm going to do an additional 10%. Because this is a hole that you can dial in. Alright, 4 backspin, no side spin. So 4-5, that's going to make it about 5 ring adjustment. I'm going to go right at it. Make sure I like my distance. Okay, so that's 1.2, so there's 4.8. So we're just a little teeny bit over 4 rings. And hit it great to the right. I'm trying to avoid going to the right, and I hit it to the right. And that is way great to the right. This hole is going to tick me off. I've had tournaments where I've had this hole and I've hit numerous hole-in-ones on this hole. This is a very hole-in-oneable hole, and I've got my distance down, but I haven't had the little squeak by the holes yet. So I have high hopes for this hole as the week goes on. I get my mojo back on it. You're probably watching this going, you should do this, and you're probably right. You're obviously right, because I haven't been there, but I will. Trust me. If you watch my videos on a regular basis, I'm okay with where I'm at on these par 3s. I don't like to peak too early in the week on these par 3s. I want to get that weekend round going so that I can pick up a couple hole-in-ones in the weekend round. And you don't get hole-in-ones every time, even if you've got it all dialed in. But you need to hit perfect, that's for sure. You're not going to learn anything when you hit great, other than distance. Alright, that was hole number 4 of the Silver State Tournament and Wednesday's qualifying round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.